Hello Firewood friends, it's Mike with K&L Firewood, and it's that time of year again. We're gonna load up the boiler and get it started. I usually wait till Halloween. It is October 27th, and it got down to somewhere in the 20s last night, so I figured it was time to get her started. Here we go. So the other day I brought up, I think there are 45 totes here, and I think I've got 10 or 15 still out back. In last year, I believe we burnt right around 30 of these. So I think this is gonna be lots more than we need this year. I've actually put a post on Facebook Marketplace to try and sell some of this. So we're gonna get it started here. I'm not sure if you can see on the inside of that firebox, but it is pretty deep. It's probably 4 foot or 4.5 foot deep. I like to keep my pieces up here in the front. That way the heat doesn't escape through the chimney. There's a baffle back there that tries to keep the heat forward anyway. Sometimes I'll put long pieces in there. I'll put, we got a pile of stuff here just like limb wood. Sometimes I'll use that. It did rain here last night, so this wood looks damp, but I promise you it's good and dry. All right, we got the propane flamethrower here. All right, that was right at 5 minutes of go time. Be rip roaring here in a minute. Door's sealed. And she's burning. Looks like the temperature is 68 degrees. And it'll get up to 170, shut off, go down to 160, come back up to 170 and fluctuate between those two temperatures. 2022 boiler season is underway. Are here in the house. I will switch the thermostat to emergency heat. That'll just kick on the fan when the thermostat calls for heat. I'll switch the hot water over. I'll switch the furnace over. And now we're cooking with wood. And here's what I did the other night. I didn't videotape it, but when I'm filling this from the axis, I can put the conveyor just over the trailer and 3 dumps on this side and 3 dumps on that side. It's a pretty full trailer, and I had done 5 of those, so 5/6 of a trailer, and I got 2 3/4 of a basket. I stacked this last night after work. To have a empty dump trailer, I still have some scraps in here, but we'll get rid of those. I was looking at some of this firewood I've got to burn this winter, and I found one of those. Another firewood goodie. Glad I didn't find that with a chainsaw. That'd have been bad. And that, my friends, is how you get the boiler going in the winter. It took all of about 20 minutes maybe from start to finish, even with filming. So it's a pretty short process. That first load of wood that's in there it might get it up to temperature. I might have to load it one more time, but then it'll be good for 24 hours anyway. especially if days like today are going to be in the 50s. It'll burn for a while. I got these pallets from my pallet buddy. If we acquire another campground or some bulk deliveries of bundles next year, I'm going to go back to putting them on pallets because I don't want to tie up a bunch of my crates at different campgrounds, although that's easier. Just going to get these unloaded and set right over here out of the way. I'll move them with the forks in the tractor. Why don't I get them unloaded with the forks in the tractor, you ask? Because my forks are over at my buddy's house. So he's using them right now. So we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Some of these are pretty good. This is a oak pallet. And some of these aren't so good. The price was right. And just like that, pallets stacked. That's gonna be it for today. I feel pretty good about today. Got the boiler going. That's about it. Until next week, firewood friends, get busy, because that stuff will not split itself.